Alright, what we're going to be doing is setting up the pen for the baby quail. You can see all you need is a basic tote. This one's dirty because we had a bird in it from last night. They decided that it was a good place to roost. Which is weird because she's never done that before. But you need to go buy yourself a basic blue tote. I have 3 or 4 of these because when they get bigger, they'll need more room. But normally, when they get bigger, we transfer them to this. It's got the hardware cloth wire, which is easier on their feet. See, it's got the area down below where they can use the bathroom. That is about 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to be using this, which you can buy at the store and cut to size. All it is your shelf cloth from Walmart. You're not going to buy the sticky stuff. This is just the basic stuff that you lay down. I don't have a label for it, but all you do is you put it in the bottom of this. You don't want it overlapping, and if it overlaps, you gotta fold it under. This one overlaps because, like I said, we have several of these and they're all different sizes. Just like that. Okay? Now we have lights for it, which we have this lid, which we made, which is basically chicken wire and 2x4 that fits over it. Just like that. And then we have our lamp here. Just basic. We have a bigger lamp for the winter time. It's a basic light bulb. Right now it'll be up to about 104 here, so we don't need the big lamp at this moment. But we do need to prep it for when I bring the babies out. Just plug it in, turn it on, and let it heat. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get some baby food, which I don't have the key to the barn. But we are going to prep our baby food with this. It's a basic food processor, which needs to be ground to dust, which is the baby food. We feed them the medicated chick food. You can use these, but if you use these, you're going to need some marbles. Let's see. And I think I'm going to need some marbles because I had, there it is, a smaller felt top right here. This is specifically designed for quail. You can see how small it is. I can barely fit my finger in there. This ensures that they won't drown because they will sit in the water bowl and stand on each other even when they're dead. They'll do it before they're dead and drown their little buddies. Use their bodies as rafts, which is a little bit creepy. Not right now. Oh, and I need the feeder. I want a feeder like this. It cost me 20 bucks to get this one, only because I had to buy the whole kit with it. All I wanted was the feeder. I get this feeder because their legs don't get stuck in it. You can use this one. I wouldn't suggest using one of the big round ones because of the holes in it. And normally, at how old they are, we'll put the food into the processor, and we'll grind it to dust, and we won't even use the feeder the first day, first 2 or 3 days, because they're so small that they can't reach into the feeders. So what we'll do is we'll grind to dust, food into dust, and then we'll just lay it on the paper. Now the paper needs to be cleaned every 2 to 3 days until they get older. When they get older, you will notice that it will start to be needing cleaned every day. Now that we have our kit warming, we have babies inside, but they're not all hatched, so I will bring them out later and show you how to set them up and put them in here. But that is basically how you set this up. You don't need this cover. I have this cover on here to protect from snakes and other critters, and I have this, and it holds the light. This needs to be at 100 degrees. We have a bigger lamp for this when come winter time to keep it at 100. If it's not staying at 100, you can cover half of this. Don't cover the whole thing, because then it will get wet inside and the babies will drown. After a few weeks, you'll get these guys, and after a few more weeks, you'll get those guys. So basically you just need the shelving paper from Walmart that doesn't have a sticky side. It's just the silicone shelving paper. It's regular. You'll need the 2x4s and the chicken wire if you're going to build the top to it. If not, then all you need is this tote. Doesn't matter what size, just as long as it fits your chicks good. And this lamp, as long as you have something to cover it. Sometimes I'll use this perch right here. This is a falcon perch, which not very many people have. And then I'll use this 2x4 and I'll just hang it down inside of here and use the 2x4 to put it where I want it. That is all for today. They need 100 degrees for about 2 weeks. In about 3 weeks, you can transfer them into this, which these guys are hungry because I haven't fed them breakfast yet.